Through those bushes is my brand new car. It's a 2008 BMW 3 Series and it's the cheapest one that I could find. There are a couple issues, but are you ready to see it? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Boom, a 4-door saloon E90 BMW 3 Series. So I've decided to stick with BMW. Will that be a good move? I'm not entirely sure. This car has got 2 major issues and I'm quite nervous about both of them. But there's so much good about this car. I want to show you guys everything. So let's get stuck in. The big thing then, what engine is in my car? Well, it is a 320D, meaning we've obviously got a 2-litre diesel in there. It is the N47. If any of you know much about BMW, that engine's slightly unreliable for timing chain issues. We'll get onto that in a little bit. So I got this car for a really good deal. I'll tell you later in the video how much I actually paid, but this is an M Sport one. As you can see, we've got the M Sport badge just along the side here, above the side indicator. We've got M Sport front bumpers, M Sport rear bumpers. We've also got the M Sport shift knob. We've also got the M Sport steering wheel. And I believe this car might be lowered already because I don't think M Sport suspension is this low, this low stock. I guess we'll just find that out later down the line, won't we? For any of you that might have guessed if the car's black, you would be wrong. This is actually a midnight blue metallic paint. It looks gorgeous. Does need a slight clean though, especially on the inside. Let me show you that in a second. But is a very nice shade of blue. The heartbeat of the car then, like I said, is an M47 2-litre diesel, but the 2 issues, surprisingly, are both here. The timing chain rattles ever so slightly, especially when the car is cold. When driving, it's rattly. So we're gonna have to get that changed, which is completely fine with me. And the turbo, I think the fins on the inside are slightly loose, so we're gonna need to get it refurbed. Oh, we'll get the turbo refurbed, which is not too bad. But those are the 2 issues. That's really about it. Other than that, this car is completely mint. Oh, and once I've got the issues sorted with the engine, there's so much we can do here. So I think that timing chain is going to be one of the main things we focus on. This is a really good spec 3 Series as well. There's quite a lot of add-ons in here, and all in all, they are some of the things that I would look for when buying a car. So inside them, we've got cruise control, which is amazing, especially when going down the motorway. We've got an infotainment system for a 2008 car that's actually really good. We've got built-in navigation, which is also excellent. And that, well, I need to get a new CD for because it didn't come with one, but that's completely fine. With this being an M Sport, we've also got all the M Sport trims, all the nice metal ones. They look really, really good and they feel really good. Like I was saying, we've got the M Sport steering wheel, the M Sport shift knob, and the front seats are also the upgraded sport seats, which are really nice. They really hug you in, and they've also got the inflation, which blows the side of them up. But as you can see, the car is absolutely filthy and needs a huge clean, and that's the exact same story in the back seats. Now, we have got a TV in there, you should have to ignore that at the moment, but the back seats are also leather, which is really nice. But as you can see, there's Dorito on the floor. There's a literal Dorito. This car is completely and utterly filthy. I think that's the first thing I'm gonna do to this car is clean it because it's quite unhygienic in there. So I said, let's get the car back home and let's get cleaning it. Leave your thoughts on it down below. I absolutely love this car. There's so much we can do here. It's a really good baseline. Now we're back, we can finally start cleaning the inside of this car. I promise you, it's absolutely filthy. I'm gonna give you some like before shots now, and then clean it and show you some afters. Let's get our hands dirty, let's get the car clean.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
difference a simple clean can make. The car looked awful beforehand, and now the leather's been brought back to life and looks so much better in there. Big thank you to Joe and to my girlfriend. They both helped me clean the car out. It really does look so much better now. There's some disgusting things in here like bottles, half-drank bottles of like Fanta and fruit shoots, dog treats, loads of dog treats, Dorito, bread. It was absolutely disgusting. We've got all of it out and now it actually looks like a usable car. Oh, and smells really good too. That's right then, it's time we give this car a service. It's not been done in around about 10,000 miles. I know it's maybe about 15,000 mile intervals, but with it being a diesel, the more frequently you do it, you're pretty much gonna help the engine life. And it sounds a little bit chuggy, so we're gonna get this service done. Hopefully it'll sound a little bit smoother afterwards. To start off then, we're gonna change this air filter to a brand new one. I picked up one from Whole Foods for, it was about £14 I want to say in the end, so not massively too expensive. And the old one, it's not in terrible condition, but actually, yeah, it's a little bit dirty. Good job of changing this. So looking at them side by side, you can see the old one is filthy and does indeed need a change. This new one's really nice and clean. It's not very difficult either to do. You just pop off all of the poppers like I just did, slide this one out, slide this one back in, and all done. We will be changing this though to a performance one down the line, just not yet. Yeah, air filter all done, brand new one in there, lovely. There's the car jacked up then. I know I might not be able to get every single last drop of oil out of the engine, but it is warm. Well, at least it was warm. It might be a little bit cold now, but the oil should be nice and thin to get out. We've now got to take off the little cap where it's basically on the tray, it's a little plastic cap. That then reveals to us where the drain plug on the sump is. That is a 17mm socket. So we're gonna get the tray in underneath, take off that drain plug, get all the oil out, then top it back up afterwards. So let's get cracking. There, that is the oil pretty much all drained out now. Really easy and straightforward that was. As soon as you take the plug off though, you've got to make sure you keep the tray you're basically allowing it to pour into as close as possible. I've managed to get none on the drive so far. That's my famous last words. I'll probably get all of it on the drive now when I pull that out. But yeah, now that's drained, we're going to put the plug back on in a minute and then pour the new oil back into the top of the engine. And then obviously we've got I think there's a dipstick on these diesel engines, so I might be able to dipstick to check it, but obviously I can check it when the engine's running and warm through the dash. One thing to remember though before pouring the new oil back in is to put the drain plug back on. Now on these BMW engines, I believe it's 25 Newton meters. So I'm going to do it up to that tight and then pour in the oil. If you don't do it, you'll just pour your oil straight through the engine, out through the bottom. So remember to put the drain plug back on. There, the car's now back down. The last thing we want to change to finish off the service is take off this oil filter here. Now I've already cracked it. This was a 32mm socket. And then if you unscrew it, there is the old oil filter. Ooh, that is filthy. As expected then, this filter is completely filthy. It is covered in oil, as you can see, disgustingly dirty. The new one over here in this spot, almost just got all of that oil everywhere. Got to wait to get rid of that. But in here, there's a new one. It looks, well, brand new. Look at that. Obviously, it should be looking like that very, very soon as the oil goes through it. But let's get this one back in. And that's the last bit of the service done. Oil filter changed, air filter changed, and oil itself changed. Hopefully the engine should be a little bit smoother now. Just gotta put the engine cover back on, give that a bit of a clean first, and then we're all done here. So there's my engine bay all clean there. My car's looking so much better on the inside and down here in the engine bay. It really looks so much cleaner now. and it's really starting to feel like my own car. There's such a good baseline here. There's so much that we can do. Just gotta look forward to it now. So let me know what you guys think down below about my new car. I love it. I think it's such a nice upgrade from the 1 Series. So much, obviously, like I said, that we can do to this car. So make sure to go and subscribe down below as well, because I think you might enjoy this one. I'm looking forward to it. But for now, I'm gonna end it here this week. Thank you ever so much for watching. Got a special video coming next week, and then the car will be back on the channel the week after. There's some timing chain work though this week, so hopefully that'll be fixed and we can actually start doing proper things to it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you next week on Sunday. Have a fantastic week. See you then. Peace out.